well, even though I just got my trackers, I need to charge them, and I have to actually move my couch. Well, I could do it seated, but I have to actually set it up first, and my other tracker is on the other side of the room, which I need to sort all that out. What am I doing? Opening VRChat. Game. Bleh. On VR mode. I was talking to Inko though about doing it, pulling it out, doing it. Fuck's sake. Pulling my headset out this weekend. It's been one of those days, weeks, months.
You see that bird, pine needles? That bird right there? The magpie, that's the most evil bird in the world.
You got an invite for me?
Yes. Yeah, magpies. They're a very pretty sounding bird. They make a wonderful noise, but they are very aggressive in their mating season or egg season or whatever.
In spring.
Yeah, they're fiercely.
They will fuck you up.
Fiercely protective. So, in one instance, I was riding down one of the main roads, and this magpie followed me like 2 or so long blocks, and managed to swoop me a few times and pulled a large chunk of foam out of my helmet. They're very aggressive. But they make a very beautiful noise.
Oh my god, you like little black balls everywhere. Sit down and you like go everywhere.
John Allen doesn't expect his singers will ever be stars on Countdown, but he says the daily recitals are great therapy.
I mean, you're supposed to wear it to help prevent a head injury from an accident, but yes, magpie is very aggressive. You'll often be walking by and then all of a sudden hear this snap, like right next to your ear, which is the magpie getting so close that it's
going to take your
veered
brains
off
out.
and yeah, like they start off by intimidating you. Bad lip reading. Love this. Hey, Lycanthrope Gaming on Mixer, how you going? I'm a big fan of lycanthropy.
It's so good. I can't believe it's Vin Diesel.
I like your fingers, and I like your face.
I actually haven't seen this one. Is this year's State of the Union?
Yes.
Or last year's?
No, because that's what's her face.
Because he came in and shook everyone's hand, I remember. Okay. Oh yeah, last year was Paul Ryan, wasn't it? Not Nancy Pelosi.
It's like lacquer. It's got that artful shine.
You know what? Ever since you asked what the opposite of wheat is, I've been avoiding you.
I brought your hat.
Mike Pence really is the perfect vice president for Trump, though. Because he's just there. He's like seen and not heard.
I told you we wouldn't be offering any snacks.
Why not? Hey, listen, you need to get your right foot checked out. You need to go away. I'm mad at you, but, you know, you gotta be an optimist in our world. I think I just said a haiku.
Oculus Quests.
Haiku or jaiku? Which should I be saying?
Hey, I once had a cockroach named Vern.
What's the Oculus Quests?
Oh, that's nice.
Not really, because he poisoned people.
We have to talk less during these sorts of things.
Hey, just so you know, your suit looks good. So does
Oh,
your
it's
dress.
a new type of controller, is it?
I like oak. Nanu.
Oh, is it a new spec for the headset? Or a new controller?
One for you.
Oh no, it's the new controller.
Also this.
Thank you.
I have to
Actually,
get
speaking of that,
the
I've got a cool thing that you might like to see.
I want to all of his fingers. Yeah. Let's get
Node.
this thing started.
It is time for me. Milk.
Okay, sure. Milk. Hufflepuff a hugga bugga. What am I saying when I mutter the phrase kega bega pogo shago? You know,
Bloody hell.
there's a few things you should know about me. I'm pretty sexy.
Okay.
I don't walk in nature. I hate shy kids. I worship my
No, I've got a vibe.
Butterfly's already got a Vive. I don't have any VR device. If I was going to get a VR device, I'd probably lean towards Oculus. But I'm not expecting to get a VR device for quite a while.
You're a seal. I knew it.
Yeah, bloody hell. You're a seal, I knew it.
I'd like it very much. Text me.
Question. Is this the Republicans' best hope?
Well, we got me.
Awesome. Okay, just let go now. My hand's cracked.
Bloody hell. What's the next one Doug's got us watching?
I don't know.
I actually started watching The Walking Dead because of Bad Lip Reading's Karl Popper music video. You looked at me again.
Me?
Yeah.
You want to talk with your little puddle?
Go on to the next.
I don't know. Your thingamabob.
Oh, this is the video I put on, not what happened to Doug's. But, this has the controller you were talking about. Lycanthrope?
Almost a year later, well, 11 months later, finally ready to show.
So this is the game that Brandon's making, the guy on the right? Boneworks?
Stop making it. It's like, no, I've been working on it like 7 days a week for the last.
It looks like it's basically going to be the Half-Life of VR gaming.
Game's also able to be played with touch, Vive ones, everything's out there.
Wait, this is an exclusive sneak peek of this hardware, huh?
These are the Knuckles. Valve has been talking about these for a couple of years. These are new VR controllers they've been working on, and what makes these special.
I don't think they're the same ones
Straps to your hand, and so the way you grab things.
you're talking about. Lycanthrope, sorry? I think they're different ones, maybe.
Because it's like it's not in your mind to ever like let go of your controller.
But they're a new controller
In our game,
of some kind.
that if you want to force grab, you grab and do trigger, and you can like grab stuff at a distance. Something else to be conscious of is there's a force sensor in here, so not only does it track your fingers like this, but it knows how tightly you're squeezing it.
Wow.
So you can use that for like friction and stuff in game. You'll see while you're doing that. Without further ado, let's put somebody in Boneworks.
Brandon, I feel like you're kind of underselling this a little bit, because this is what I would consider to be the forefront of VR gaming.
I haven't seen finger tracking since the Control VR days.
So wait, what are you doing with your fingers right now?
Moving them. I'm just flicking everybody off because that's what freedom means in video games,
Can you
guys.
hold up your pinkies? Can you flick us off with just pinkies?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's not just me making it. There's like, on any given day, there's 8 to 10 people over there that's working with me that are all talented folks.
Yeah, if you want to meet them,
so-
just watch The Office versus
Like, the
Office.
people that make these modules will make a lot of money in VR in the future. Because,
There's a bunch of little details.
just pause
here,
a sec. You guys know how when you launch a game, you'll often see like logos like Havoc and Wise and Bink and things like that. Those are all basically things that even big game studios use because they're already there. They can just plug into them and use them, and the people that own that tech make that money.
Which one's that one?
And So it's going to be like this with the VR as well. The people that get these things implemented first are gonna, get good royalties and stuff from it. It's going to be good.
Miss, like for example, the way the arms.
Oh, that's the drone one.
Like the proper twist here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you know what I realized the other day? I have too many fucking toys.
Is that face?
Butterfly,
iPhone
Yeah,
face
that's
capture?
captured with an iPhone.
What?
did you realize what you just said?
I know exactly what I said. I'm just waiting for Doug to respond. See? Look, there it is.
All we had to do is the rest of the hard work.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's too much information, Butterfly.
I always complain a lot about what
I know how to stir Doug up.
they've been doing and what they've been making. They kind of make the same thing over and they iterate a little bit. And
No.
then that 'cause they're
Did I send you a Snapchat of that?
like us to actually innovate. They leave it to guys
I've got
to
3 Spheros, a Sphero Mini, I've got a Bolt,
invest money in it. So that's okay.
I've got 2 drones.
Show VR in a way that was something we felt we could show.
So
Um,
that's the actual video.
Too many
if you want
bits
to,
and pieces.
I wanted to make a rule that everything was physics no matter what.
look at it yourself later, like and through it. That's the video we're currently watching.
Is being moved entirely with physics. So the goal is that anything you see, you should be able to interact with and touch the way you think you could, with a few exaggerations of like force pull, etc. Like.
And I have my robots.
Let's say I want to slide my right hand down and grip harder with my left hand and slide my right hand down. I can grip harder with my right hand.
No, that's a Vive headset they've got on.
Yeah, and they got some sort of new controller. I think you said at the start it was something to do with Valve.
That's crazy.
Yeah, everything's got mass.
Nico's a weeb.
Oh, wow. It
Whoa.
flew straight. Force pull that thing. Nico.
Wow, that works so much better than it did Together VR.
So the controller can it has like touch sensitivity, so it
So nice.
and like a little bit of tracking, I think, with the things that go around the hand,
Nice.
so it can tell where they put their fingers and stuff.
You're never sure what the release
Okay.
is going to be. You don't know what the angle of attack is, and it's all like calculated when you let go of a button. Whereas this, it's that natural throw, which is weird. I noticed Nico's first throw was like exactly on point.
The coolest part about this throwing knife is force pulling it in with one hand, tossing it, catching it with the other hand, and hucking it into a target.
Wow.
Oops.
Dude.
Yeah, well, these controllers, I believe, are
I need a Meg.
headset independent. I don't think they need the Vive, but I'm really not sure. So something you'd have to look into. You'd know more than me.
Recoil's a lot better than it was last time.
Oh shit. I seen.
You know, how you reload a real gun.
Yeah, one of my mates is a VR engineer for Boeing, and
So it's like we just had gold mags.
last time I asked him, which was like last year, he said that out of all the VR headsets, he prefers the Oculus if he had to make a choice himself.
This year. So it's basically going to be it's a narrative. I'm not going to go too
See, I prefer the Vive.
I'll be teased later.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean that
Yeah.
everyone will.
I know, I'm
prefer
just saying, like, if you can get your hands on them and try them, and Vive actually have quite a few different models now compared to their original, because I was looking at them the other day.
Yeah, I really
Um,
am excited to try these controllers out.
Yeah, it really varies. It depends on your personal.
Never actually used them yet. Wow.
any amount of money you have as well. Like, part of why he liked Oculus was that the value proposition of it as well, and the stuff you get with it by default that allows you to do the motions by default.
Stuff like that. And what we found is that the controller itself is like the proxy for whatever you're
Yeah,
grabbing.
wireless would be good.
The controller and you grab the item. And we can synchronize
Vive's wireless, haha, but that's like a $500 component to add to it.
get all your things.
Yeah.
And you only get one battery, which lasts, I think, 6 or 2 hours, something like that.
That's D's move, Sam.
Sam can borrow it for now.
So yeah, VR's definitely here to stay this time. I said that when the Oculus was first a thing, because they got the definition for it and also the controllers for it. Now it's just a matter of refining everything, iterating on it.
Whoa. There's some legit wet.
Because VR has come and gone before,
Get shredded, man.
You need to get big muscles.
and it's always been too early until Oculus, the Oculus level of technology.
This is this in VR over the last couple years. Like we've seen people trying to do the body, and we've seen people trying to do like melee, like Gorn. We've seen people trying to do guns. We've seen people trying to do like climbing, climbing.
That's
all these
climby.
different things, and it's been done well. And we've seen like all these ideas are kind of conglomerating into one thing where people are like, oh, this is what'll be good VR. But nobody's really put it all together at once yet, and then put it with like a level of fidelity. And so we wanted to get it all working at the same time. And it turns out there's a reason why people don't do that. It's because it took us 2 years now. But
Look at those hit boxes.
Wow.
Oh, I like how it kind of gets stuck in it.
Wait, Sam, if you hit it hard enough, does it get stuck?
Oh.
Dude, Brandon coming in with those details.
know it. This is like why I just got lost in like we just gotta keep going. We gotta keep doing details.
The pros feel really good.
Yeah, the pros feel great.
Because we took it kind of personally. We kept on seeing everybody like all the venture capital in Silicon Valley last year wanted to be like, oh, AR is gonna be the big thing. And we're like, hey, we haven't even had a chance yet.
Right.
We haven't even had a chance to show you guys what we got.
I'm just gonna try and throw this accurately. Okay, I suck. The last thing I have to test here.
Whoa, that's so cool.
How high are you, Sam?
I've never been this high before. Holy shit, man. I'm just so impressed. This is like all the mechanics of all the best VR games in one game, and then also a little bit better. Dude, you have to make a climbing part.
Oh, don't you worry.
Oh my god. Wow. Just holy wow. Oh my god.
Holy wow.
Yeah, let D get acquainted
Oh
there.
my god. Holy shit. My mind is so blown right now.
Through the early days of VR, we were kind of with a lot of the other developers. It's like I don't know if we're gonna be able to do these different things. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do locomotion. I don't know. But there's like this vision of like what you thought VR could be, like that, like like what you went to Hollywood sold to you, right? With like Ready Player One. You see stuff like that, and you're like, yeah, just make it like real life, but just a virtual world.
Well,
Cheers for the follow, like and through.
The real world is thousands of facets. There's
I think that might be you though, Butterfly.
thousands of things.
Alright, is it me? I don't know.
I don't know.
both.
I think Mixer actually does both.
Grabbing things, touching
Yeah.
things, shooting guns, and then also that concept of your body, that physical form, like that.
What chord is that one?
That's, I mean, the guns are great.
That
Throwing
chord
the moment you
is.
start grabbing stuff, and
Oh, that's the drone chord.
counts for your body, like the climbing element.
You're gonna spy on your neighbours.
That's next level.
No,
Can you stab it and leave that punching bag?
That wasn't
This-
believable, Butterfly.
this one doesn't have a. Oh, hang on, no. One has a camera because one has. They've. You put the app on the phone and you can actually do it. First person point of view. It's got like this little headset thing that you wear. That one does. The other one isn't. The other one. The ones that I have are actually more for coding, programming, that sort of stuff.
I see.
Yeah, it's not a DG, the Phantom one thing with really fancy cameras. It's more the ones I have are more your coding. They're ones I use for school.
The zombie that's over in the corner there. You can see the soft grab.
And it's really refreshing to see somebody do VR guns correctly. Even though, granted, that gun looks like it has a suppressor on it, which would mean no muzzle flashes.
Yeah, it's really crazy how loud the gun is with the suppressor on it.
Wait, oh shit. I see what's going on here.
Oh, dude.
I think you missed a lot.
Oh, you're
classic
gonna need some
physics puzzle.
physics. You need a box.
Oh,
That thing looks
This
heavy.
looks heavy.
Oh, what does crossplay entail for
like, how do you
Oculus?
achieve that? How do you make something look heavy?
You achieve it by making it. It actually has a bunch of mass, and then so your character has a limit in their forces.
Does that
Limits
mean
are basically in
the
space.
Oculus
So
could
relative to
use
where
the
your shoulder is, you have a
Oculus
certain amount of
Quest
push, a certain amount of
controllers or something?
of, like, left
Maybe?
and right, and a certain amount of up and down, and so it's all throttled and based on like a real kinematic model of a human.
Here, someone wanna jump in.
Want to try it? Yeah. So the interesting thing is like so you know because I'm scaling to the player. So if I turn my height up to my height, it actually makes me go down, which is a bit of a different thing to get your mind wrapped around.
A mouse.
Oh,
Whoa.
what's this? Brandon, of course, knows all the Easter eggs. Wait, what's in there?
Someone's watching you.
Wait,
Wait,
Oh, they would be able to play the games together already, wouldn't they?
watching Jimmy train.
maybe there are Oculus specific ones, aren't there? I think maybe those ones.
Should be able to.
But yeah, like VRChat, you would be able to play together already, surely.
That's trippy. So this is basically going to be it's gonna be a narrative game where they're going to bring him through a bunch of different.
I'm not sure what ended up happening with the platform exclusives. Are they still a thing where
Um,
Vive and Oculus have their own games?
You guys ever played
Because people
Vive-
didn't like that.
Vive have their own,
what a physics game can be?
sort of like a shop subscription service where you can access Vive games, like games designed for the Vive. But I mean, most people generally tend to use Steam anyway, so they usually.
Yeah.
How much lift the balloon actually has?
Yeah. Oh no, it'll take way more than that to lift it back.
The only one that would
1 second. Can I try something with
really have an issue is like your game-based headsets, like your PS4 headsets.
The purple mag.
It'll be
Oh wait,
quick.
is this a balloon mag?
I'd imagine it would work with VRChat though.
That's awesome.
I think VRChat would be headset agnostic.
Can you balloon yourself?
I think they'd be really stupid to not get it to work with a lot of games that are currently out there.
Dude, this is like that one spell in Mario and it lets you
Yeah, I don't know the details of the quest though. This is the first I've heard of it, so.
balloons have physics
Oh,
too.
I have a lot of balloons on me.
But yeah, this is just the start of VR, and the other thing is that we need to have more powerful graphics cards as well to
Real-time shadows on the balloons.
get the better visuals in VR.
Maybe shoot yourself.
Because of the resolutions involved, it's mainly graphic bound, GPU bound.
That's working. Up we go. This is incredible. Wow.
Is this a dream you've
Now
had
this
too
is-
many times?
The highest I've ever been. Here we go.
Look up, Sam.
Although it probably would do a fair amount of CPU as well, because technically it's doing the objects twice, right? I don't know. Probably.
Okay, I don't think.
But still,
Can't go through the fan, right?
the resolution would still make the biggest difference.
I'm escaping.
Oh my god, you're doing it!
I'm doing it.
Welcome back, Speedweed.
Shoot him. No, shoot the balloons down. Go run around there. I can't remember if there's a goodie up here.
Oh.
Dude, he's up. I can't remember if Alex left any goodies up here.
This is
Might be a toy.
a preview of the game Boneworks,
So cool, man. The
Man.
fact that you guys even texture
which is a VR game that's in development.
There used to be a lot more stuff up here, then I think we cut it for performance. Because we're like, it's rendering too much shit up here.
Dude, when you fall like that, you gotta bend your knees. You're gonna
Yeah, I
break.
forgot I have to land like this.
Yeah, you gotta land like that, or you're gonna snap those knees.
Oh, oh, there's a puzzle here.
Oh, I see.
Oh man, little box puzzles. Oh, I can't wait to have little box puzzles in this game. That's gonna be so satisfying.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there's definitely something bad up
So Quest actually doesn't rely on a PC.
Nice.
That's a nice.
Dude, look at that
Oh,
smoke
okay.
illuminated by that flashlight.
Yeah, the smoke. Whoa.
How does that work?
So cool.
Probably
I don't know.
I mean, you don't just have a Kevin around for nothing, right?
That would make sense as to why some games may not be supported, I guess, depending on how that works.
Hmm.
Yeah. Whoa. Alright, you're gonna need that wherever you're going.
Let's go on to
This
adventure.
quest.
I do like those handsets though.
And that's Boneworks. The Steam page for Boneworks is up now. Click the link in the description below, head over there, watch the teaser, and then click the follow button below. Also, subscribe to Node. I'm going to be showing these guys combat in the next couple weeks. You'll want to see it.
It's got Doug's other video on next.
That'll, like, reach over.
Did put Oculus video on as well. Did it go to a video for you, Butterfly?
I don't know. I was actually looking at other things. No?
I don't think it likes that video, Doug.
Oasis.
At least not that particular link.
Welcome to the Oasis. My name is Mike, and today I'm going to be talking all about the Oculus Quest, and I'm going to be giving you all the information you need to know about this upcoming headset from Oculus. I'm going to be talking about my hands-on experience with this device from Oculus Connect, all the information I could find about the specs so far, when I think it's going to be released and when the pre-orders will likely open, how it compares to the Oculus Rift, who I think it's for, and then answering some reoccurring questions I keep seeing about this headset. I'll put timestamps to everything in the description down below. Of course, when the Oculus Quest launches, I'll be covering this device in detail, including all the games and guides that you'll need to get the most out of this headset. So if you're not subscribed to this channel already, do so now so you don't miss out on any of my future.
Yeah, I just got the short link, Doug. So hopefully it will work. I put that one in next.
That you guys and girls want to know about this device.
It was the actual URL. Just might not have liked it being that long.
As I know, for many people out there interested in the Oculus Quest, this will be their first VR headset. If you're a newcomer, I want to welcome you to VR, and I'm excited for you. Trying it out for the first time is going to be a mind-blowing experience. The Oculus Quest is a VR headset designed for gamers. Think of it as a VR.
There was a VR headset that wasn't designed for gamers?
You don't need a PC to power it,
Yeah.
and your phone doesn't have to slot into it like the old Gear VR. It's a standalone device with all the
that's new to me.
power being done in the headset itself.
What?
It's a 6 degrees of freedom headset, so just like the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive,
How do they do that?
and Windows MR headsets, you can freely move around a virtual environment if you have the physical space for it in your feature, which is full 6 degrees of freedom hand presence in VR using the Oculus touch controllers. This is a first for a standalone VR headset. We've been told the price tag for the Quest is going to be $399 US. And the
400, so he's still
Oh, no.
in about 800.
I don't mean the movement. The movement's easy. How does the headset get its compute power?
A higher priced model featuring more internal storage for those that feel that 64 gigabytes isn't enough. During Oculus Connect 5, we were told the Quest will launch in spring 2019. This will conveniently coincide with
I've no idea what they could be
F8,
using.
which is being held in California. This yearly event is going to take place between the 30th of April and the 1st of May.
The only thing I could think of is it has to be a wireless.
Just like last year when Oculus opened up pre-orders for Oculus Go during F8 2018.
Playing it online like the new Google thing that was announced.
Titles, and I've listed the ones we know about so far in a separate video, which I'll link to during the end screen of this video. So let's jump into the specs and what we know so far.
Okay, here we go.
Starting with the audio. The headset will feature built-in spatial 360 audio, which runs through the headset straps to an open,
I don't like that Mark
just in your
Zuckerberg's
ears
talking
like
about it,
does
I'll be
on the
honest.
Oculus Go. There's not one, but two 3.5mm headphone jacks on each side of the headset. Oculus teased that these are for some future audio accessories, or you can plug in your own
Yeah,
pair
keep
of
that guy on,
headphones in
not
either
Mark.
headphone jack. The headset will also have a built-in microphone for in-game chat, which, as we know from the Oculus Go, sounds great. Oculus state the Quest will have the best optics of all the Oculus headsets released so far. It will have the same Fresnel lenses that we've seen on Oculus Go, however it will have a manually adjustable IPD slider to accommodate a wide variety of people's pupil distances. This is key for ensuring maximum comfort whilst in virtual reality. In terms of display, it will sport two 1600 by 1440 pixels per eye OLED
That's
panels
a
at around 100 degrees field of view,
good resolution.
and will run at a refresh rate
Bigger
of
resolution.
72 Hz. This is a higher resolution than both the Oculus Go and Oculus Rift. To give you some details of those two headsets to compare, the Oculus Go has a single panel LCD display which gives you around 1280 by 1440 pixels per eye and runs at 60 Hz, boosting to 72 Hz in some applications. The Oculus Rift has two 1080 by 1200 pixels per eye OLED panels at a refresh rate of 90 Hz. Just like the Oculus Go, the Oculus Quest will benefit from fixed foveated rendering and chromatic aberration correction to ensure performance and clarity in the headset. The Quest will
And
also
ray
have
tracing?
space to accommodate people wearing glasses, with a space
I don't know where
set
it's going to
included
fit
in
the
box.
RTX card.
Although I'm
I
sure
was joking.
Lens Labs and Widmo VR will come up with nice clip-in prescription lenses.
I still don't know where
which
it's
I
getting
would
its
totally recommend.
horsepower
This
from.
is great for preventing any
I'm
scratches
super
from
interested
your
in that.
lenses on your glasses rubbing against the lenses of the headset. Running all the processing power at the heart of the Quest will be a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. I know many were disappointed that the headset didn't sport the new Snapdragon 845, however it would have meant the price of the device would have increased way beyond $399 US. From my hands-on experience with the device at Oculus Connect 5, games ran perfectly smoothly on it, and it felt like a Rift comparable experience. Although it's of course running less graphical horsepower in games than the Rift, but it's hard to notice this in games that were well optimized for the headset, such as Superhot, Dead and Buried, and Face Your Fears. Although we don't know for sure, the Oculus Quest is likely going to have around 3-hour battery life. However, there will likely be solutions to power the headset from a battery pack whilst in use. We know that the supplied USB cable that comes with the headset has a right angle connector, in which the cable runs directly down. This could connect to a battery pack connected to your waist, for example, but of course we'll have to wait for official details on this. Unlike the Oculus Go, which uses the front plate as a heatsink, the Quest will have an active cooling fan built inside the headset. And I'm really happy to hear this, as it will be unlikely that we'll have any overheating issues like we've seen on the Go in intensive social experiences like...
How are they going to handle the vibration from the fan?
For charging the headset and data transfer, Oculus have opted for USB-C, which is on the side of the headset. Just like on Oculus Go, you'll be able to transfer your own content, including movies and pictures, to watch alone or share with your friends and family. It's highly unlikely that this USB-C connection will be used for Virtual Link to connect to your PC. John Carmack from Oculus confirmed this himself via Twitter, so it's very unlikely we'll be able to connect this to a PC to play Steam VR content. However, with it being an Android device and seeing what the community has done with the Oculus Go, it's possible you'll be able to stream PC VR content to your headset over Wi-Fi, although getting the tracking data from the controllers back over to your PC might be a bit of a stumbling block.
So that's why it may not have VRChat then.
The Oculus Quest won't require any extra
So
tracking
it's like an
solutions.
upgrade from the
It uses
Go
its own inside-out
and
tracking
a
system
side grade
called
from the
Oculus
Rift.
Insight. This uses 4 ultra-wide cameras on the corners of the headset for tracking and the Guardian system. When you set up your play space, the room you're in is scanned and the Quest will store
I can
that
definitely
data.
see
You
the
can do this in a number of different rooms, and when you
upside
Appeal.
for people that don't have a computer
you'll
already.
Still need to set a boundary of your safe play space manually, as the Guardian system won't be able to detect your cat or child if it decides to run
Bloody
away
hell.
during your gameplay. I'd recommend setting out a rug or using a product like a proxy mat so you can feel the texture underneath your feet and you'll know when you reach the limits of your play area. I've seen far too many TVs and ceiling fans destroyed by VR users, so please, please bear this in mind. The Quest can easily achieve room scale tracking and beyond, and we know this from the arena scale demo they were showing at OC5, which had an arena of over 4,000 square feet. It's unlikely though that we'll see this on launch, and it seemed to
without
be
the
just a bit of a
pain.
tech demo of Oculus's vision of the future
That would be
of
cool.
location-based VR experiences. As we saw during our hands-on at Oculus Connect 5, the Quest is capable of a pass-through mixed reality mode, giving you an outline of the world around you. Many described it as having a view like in that Aha music video. It's unknown if this will be a feature on launch though. The headset itself is made of a sturdy plastic.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to replace your
wrapped
headset,
around the
Butterfly,
body.
but
This opens up the headset to some
I can definitely see the
customization options, and we
appeal of
saw
it.
this during the Dead and Buried arena
Especially
demo,
for a
where
single
the two
user.
separate teams had different colored headsets.
Yeah.
In terms of comfort,
And I
it has a
mean,
rigid
so
head strap, just
the
like
cool
the
thing about it
Oculus
though
Rift, and feels
is you
similar
buy
in
it
weight,
and
if
you're
not just a
basically
little
just
bit
paying the
heavier.
price of the games
All you'll need to do to set up
and the headset, so
is
that's
use a
really
smartphone
cool.
like
It
an Android or
drastically
iOS device
lowers the
using
price
the
barrier
Oculus
to
app.
getting into VR,
The Oculus app is also
and at a
great
good
for
quality
managing
as well.
friends and looking through the latest available applications.
So that's
and
definitely
games.
really cool.
You'll also be able to stream what's being seen inside the headset to the app, so you
I
can
don't
share
think
it
it would
with friends and
necessarily
family.
be the VR for me.
Finally, let's move on to the controllers. They feel almost identical to the touch controllers for Rift, although slightly smaller, although this wasn't a problem for my baby-sized hands. Visually, the main difference is the inverted ring, which contains
So I think
the
I would want
discrete
something
infrared
that uses my
tracking.
PC.
Both controllers have rumble haptic feedback and thumbsticks, which is a huge plus in my mind. So one question that I keep seeing popping up is how the Oculus Quest compares to the Oculus Rift. Well, the two games
Is that
I've
what he
played
said,
on
was
both
it?
systems,
I missed
Super
that.
Hot and Dead and Buried, they felt and looked just like they did on the Rift. Obviously, there will be a visual downgrade from playing games on a $1,000 PC to then using the Oculus Quest, but the experience is surprisingly close, and when you're playing a game on Quest, I wasn't thinking about the resolution,
The other thing is,
pixel density, or the screen door effect. I was just immersed in the game. Of course, not all games from Rift will be available.
the other thing
on
is,
Quest.
if they've got the
Don't expect
technology,
titles like
I
the
don't know
newly
if they've
announced Asgard's
implemented
Wrath,
it in any VR
Stormland,
headsets
or Lone
yet,
Echo to be on Quest.
but they got that.
However,
I know they are
games like Rec
doing
Room,
technology
Job Simulator,
where
Big Screen, and
it
Beat
like
Saber are entirely
does
possible.
less rendering on things in your
Developers will have to be
peripherals,
more efficient with textures
so
and
it
lighting
can
effects, but
the
for the most
headset can
part, as
see
shown
where you're
here,
looking with
it's
your
visually
eyes
very
and
similar.
give you high quality
One
where
big
you're actually
plus of the
looking,
Quest over Rift
and then
is it
like
being completely untethered. It makes a
use
huge
lower
difference.
resolution
I've said this before
stuff
about
on your
wireless VR
peripherals.
solutions. It's
So they
very
could be using that in
liberating.
this. I'm not
Although
sure,
sadly,
but
I've ditched both wireless solutions
it's
for
definitely
Rift and
seems like a
Vive
good way to
due
get into it.
latency in recording and streaming content. For an
No worries,
everyday user, I would
Needles. Cheers
still
for watching,
totally recommend them.
and have a good
I've
day.
heard a lot of Rift owners being negative towards the Quest, and all I'd say is just try it when it comes out, and I think you'll be surprised.
Well, the other thing
But will
is
it
that
replace your Rift and
this
$1,000
Quest
PC?
doesn't
No, of
seem
course
to be
not.
aimed
But I'm
at the
sure
Rift
Oculus has
users.
something in the
No.
pipeline for us PC
Two
It
very,
seems like
two
an-
very
So
separate
don't
users.
worry and don't think
Yeah,
the
it
This
seems
Oculus
is
like an
more for
upgrade to the
them.
Go.
user base. So finally,
It's
who
for
needs the
more
Oculus Quest
less
for?
IT
Well, we know
savvy.
Oculus has a goal to get
And for
1
people
billion
that
people
don't want
into
to spend
VR,
like
and they
crap
need
tons of
10
money
million
but still
people
want a
on
good
each
quality
platform
VR.
to make this a sustainable and profitable ecosystem for developers. This headset is for gamers and VR newcomers
Because
that
for
don't have
someone who needs to buy a VR ready computer brand new in Australia, I want to say it would probably cost at least $1,200 to have a VR ready a computer that could do VR. You know, because you need an 8 gigabyte at least video card, I'd say, and other appropriate stuff for it as well. You know, so it's pretty expensive. And then you got to buy the headset itself, you know, and anything else you need. Like you still need a screen for it as well, because you need to turn the computer on, right? So yeah, well, yeah, it's mainly in the video card. You need a decent CPU as well, but you know, because it's rendering 2 screens at once, it's got more pixels than like a normal screen. So I mean, I don't think there's any reason why they can't make it compatible with this VRChat, and you'll get Quest owners in this VRChat. I think they could do that. But yeah. Yeah, so $1,200 Australian dollars would probably be about, what, 900, 800 US dollars or something, Butterfly?
Hmm?
Do you think 1,200 Australian would be about 900, 800 US?
Yeah, possibly.
Hmm.
It depends what the
That's what I
current
think.
exchange rate.
Something like that, yeah. So yeah, I know, I could say.
And I've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for a device like this to come along. The awareness
No,
of
it's
VR
because
is
I'm
at an
actually
all-time
reading
high,
stuff
with
in
people
my
excited about the technology.
Chrome
But many,
browser.
including some of my close friends, just can't justify spending $1,000 on a PC setup. The Quest changes
Yeah, so
that, and rightly so.
I
Many
was
people
pretty
are
close.
excited about it. And although Oculus
But
is
that's
currently
about
focusing on
probably
standalone
about
and
the
mobile
minimum I'd
devices,
say you would
this
have to
doesn't mean that
spend
Oculus
in
is dead to
Australia
PC
to
players. Just remember that the
have a
company is
PC
still
that can
heavily
do
investing in PC
VR
content.
pretty well.
And with the exposure of the Quest,
You could
when it
certainly spend
launches,
more,
this
but
will
yeah.
likely increase the interest in PC VR setups for people who want the best possible experience.
And that's the other
Oculus
thing,
Quest
like,
will be the
I'm not
final
saying that there's
piece in the
anything wrong with
puzzle and
this
will complete
quest
the
at all. I'm
first generation
saying
of
actually the
Oculus
opposite,
products.
in that it's
I
really
wouldn't be
cool
surprised
what it's
Oculus
doing.
Connect 2019 will
It
see
it's
really
not
depends
necessarily-
where you are at it as an end user of technology.
Everything you need to know about
Yeah,
the Oculus
and also what you want it
Quest.
for. Like,
Now, if you've
because
got
I've
any
already got a
questions,
computer
put them
that
in
can
the
do
comments down
VR,
below, and I'll
and
try
I've
to
already
answer
got,
as
you know,
many
like
questions
VRChat and
as I
stuff like
can.
that, I would be
Having
looking
used
for something
VR
more like
devices
the
almost
Rift.
daily now for
But
over
that's
2 years,
me.
I'm
Like you
really,
said,
really
like, I can throw
excited about
people
this
an
device.
Xbox One, and
The one thing
the
I'm really
features
looking
he's
forward to
talking
most
about
is
on
being
this
able to take
Quest
this
do
headset
seem
on the
legit
go
cool,
with
like
me
being
and
able
show
to
friends and family the
do a
true
decent
magic
job
of
at
VR.
sensing the
Having
room
that
to
full
give you
room
the
scale
danger
6
alerts
degrees
and
of freedom
stuff, and
experience on the go is just gonna be
not
something
needing
awesome.
an extra
Will it be the
device
holy grail of
to
VR, and will
power
it be
it
the
is
tipping
also
point
really
for
cool.
mainstream VR adoption? Well, only time will tell.
I reckon it
Let me know
will
what you
open it
think
up
in
for
the
more
comments down
AR
Oh,
below.
as
yeah.
well.
If you'd
A
like to
lot
see
more
more
That as
AR.
well,
videos
yeah.
like, make sure
And
you
like
subscribe
how
for
they
all
had
my
it,
future Oculus Quest content.
that was
And
basically
as
AR what
always,
they were doing, and
I'll
like
see
that
you on the next
paintball
one.
sort of setup.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That was really cool.
I reckon that will open it up a lot bigger.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think it would necessarily be the product for me, that Quest, but I think it's really cool. Really cool. Here we go. We finally got Doug's video in.
What the fuck is Doug getting us to watch?
Click here to subscribe.
Pink Fox, I think.
We're not watching Baby Shark.
No.
Baby Murloc. Oh my god. Doug. Really?
Baby Murloc. Baby Murloc. Baby Murloc. Baby Murphy.
Traveler Murloc. Traveler Murloc. Traveler Murloc.
Murlocs are the best.
Finley Murkleton.
Well, not really, but yeah. Oculus Rift S.
Chef Murloc. Chef Murloc. Chef Murloc. Captain Cookie. King Murloc. King Murloc.
Oh yeah? So the Rift S is probably the upgrade, just like the Quest is the upgrade for the Go. Yeah, it looks like the S is the upgrade for the Rift. All the specs on it. I'll be interested in knowing the screen specs.
Save at last. Save at last. Save at last. Save at last. Phew. It's the end. It's the end.
Yeah, cooking by the book. I know of this one.
Search for Ping Pong on YouTube.
I'm gonna show a friend that at work tomorrow.
The baby Murloc.
Yep.
Yeah, Murlocs are great. Here, I'll get.
Only because she works in kindy, so she has kindy kids all day, and she's an education assistant, but she's actually qualified IT, computer science. There's nothing playing for.
Yeah,
They're
I
supposed to be.
had to put it in. It takes a while to put it in. Bloody hell, butterfly. It's not what I meant.
Click here to
So dirty. You've seen this one,
No,
butterfly.
no, this is Baby Murloc again.
No, it's not.
Well, that's what's playing for me.
What? Resync it.
Nope, it's still playing for me.
It is most definitely not Baby Murloc. What's it playing now?
May contain content inappropriate for
All right.
children.
That's the right one. I know what you need to see as well. Yeah, it looks like this is the version for PC. Did they say what resolution yet?
Which one's this one? The Rift S?
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen it.
I didn't see the start. Did they say the resolution?
No, I haven't seen it.
I don't think they said. Okay. Apparently the Rift S has a single LCD panel. 1440p.
Oh.
Same using the Oculus Go. That's a different choice. I wonder why. It's still a pixel count.
Did you put this in or did Doug?
I put this in.
Okay.
Do you know this one?
I think you've showed it to me before.
Hey, Moot on Twitch.
Do it from behind. Gonna creep inside your back door.
I think only YouTube. I think Doug. Yeah. What were you? Link were you looking for? It might do Twitch clips or something. It does have a live stream mode, but I have to change it to that, and I think I might need to change the instance. A clip might work, but a live stream I have to change the mode, I think. Yeah, we can try the clip. No worries, B-Man Bob. Cheers for dropping by. And you have a good day. It seems to be taking it.
Fuck's sake. Phrasing, Inco! You're always telling me off for phrasing, for fuck's sake.
What do you think of the song though, Doug? Rogues do it from behind.
Inko likes being a rogue.
Well, sometimes. I was actually a druid.
Well, it is a very old.
Well, the other thing is that they actually held a competition for the video. So there's actually basically, I think, 2 or 3 quote-unquote official versions. But I believe this is the version that won. Cheers for the follow, like and thread. Yeah, so this is a user machinima, essentially, that won the contest. This is back, like, before we had, like, all the tools and stuff we had and everything. Yeah, cheers for follow, like and thread. Let's see if the Twitch clip worked. I kind of feel like I'm saying something naughty when I say that. Maybe I shouldn't say it really fast. Twitch clip, Twitch clip, Twitch clip.
Man, what the hell are you doing? Oh, nothing, man. Oh, really? So what the heck is that?
Oh yeah. There's one more to 200. On Mixer, that is. I've almost got 200 followers on Mixer Butterfly.
Awesome.
Sure rocks.
Yeah. I think that's over double from when I started, just before Christmas.
Yep.
Yes, I have. But there's a small problem, though. I'm a lovely gnome kebab out of him. Dude, you're sick. I usually cannibalize gnomes and stuff, but seriously, look at it.
Yeah, there's weird stuff.
Boy.
Machinima's stuff, especially early Machinima's, really weird. Oh, hey, it worked.
Fans are reaching out to you, writing fan mail. They love it. They love it. You've got a fucking future in song. Let's get this fucking, oh my god, this profile shot.
That's fantastic.
What a beast. You look like fucking fat Hulk Hogan. It's great. Oh, you got a love handle around your...
Wait. What? It stopped. Oh, that must have been the end of the clip. Oh, you gotta... Where are they? Where are they? Here we go. So, hopefully this... Yeah. So, I do like watching some of the gun channels on YouTube, except they're, you know, American gun people, so their opinions can be funny. But anyway, there's this one that, they do like these gun gripes, and, that I always found
His
them
magazine
amusing.
and clip.
Yes, magazine and clip. You know this one. Butterfly knows it. And they're basically complaining about customers, like selling guns is any different to selling computers in that regard, with customers not knowing the correct terminology. And it's just so amusing to me because I sold computers at Harvey Norman. And like complaining about something like that is just really silly. Like what they're about to complain about is like if like often people would come into Harvey Norman and ask for more memory, and you would have to determine if they meant more RAM or more hard drive space. Now usually they meant more hard drive space. And in computer terminology, when you're talking about memory, you're usually actually talking about RAM, except it's really not a big deal. You understand what they mean, you find out what they mean. It's like really quick and easy to find out, right, Butterfly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have to do it every single day with my fucking job.
Yeah, but like these guys with the guns, like they're doing this gun gripe over it's a magazine, not a clip. Here we go. They're funny.
Well, there's a difference between a magazine and
Oh no.
this is a clip.
Yes.
Ships.
All right.
This is a clip for a Mosin Nagant.
Sure.
Proper terminology is a clip. This
Yep.
is a clip. This is an N block clip for an M1.
Okay.
This is a stripper clip.
Oh, nice. I like stripper
This is a
clips.
magazine.
Hey, Ninja Dog.
Oh, mine's.
Oh,
I
wow.
like it for a bit.
Beretta magazine.
Okay.
Drum magazine.
Oh, nice.
Now, Remington, they're trying to solve the problem here. They call this a 710 clip. They call this a magazine clip to cover all the bases. Then they call this a rifle magazine. They can't seem to make up their mind what they want to call this.
Oh, no.
But we have people coming in here every day asking for clips. Well, what kind of clip? Hair clip, potato chip clip, gym clip, paper clip? What kind of clip do you want? I need a clip for a 25 automatic. What model is it? I don't know.
We're watching Gun Gripes at the moment. Inco's favourite one about clips and magazines.
So, you know, when you get your terminology down right, you need to do that when you're talking guns. Now, even gun people...
He's basically complaining about being a salesperson.
You read about them, and gun writers all the time should know better. They call them clips.
Oh, no.
These are not clips. These are magazines.
Okay.
Very irritating when someone comes in. We have this little sign up here, and hey, guess what?
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, well.
All right, so remember, people, it's not a magazine, it's a clip.
Oh, no. No. That's Iraq Veteran 8888 on YouTube, and they have this whole series of gun gripes, and they're quite amusing, and that's the one that I always like the most, the one about it's a magazine, not a clip. Because like I was telling everyone before, it's like, because I used to sell computers at Harvey Norman, which is a computer store chain in Australia, and it would be like if at the store we were constantly like talking bad about customers behind their backs because they didn't know the difference between a hard drive and RAM when they were talking about memory, you know? And then like what kind of RAM they needed. Is it DDR1, DDR2, DDR3, you know? Like, yeah, should the customer know these things? It would be good if they did, but you shouldn't expect them to know it. It's your job to find out as a salesperson.
I said that to someone at work, and yeah. Oh
That
my
as well.
God.
You can always download more, lol. So, I mean, yeah, that Gun Gripes thing is just amusing to me, that magazine, not a clip one, because he's basically just complaining about being a salesperson and complain. Like, that's just what you do when you're a salesperson. Not everyone knows everything. No way. No way, they've... Come on. Oh, I'll show you one of my favorite ones that's like a tech one. What was it again? Web guy versus sales guy. You know this one, Butterfly?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
It's the one where you can't arrange the desktop.
Harvey Norman,
really
though,
bad.
sort of sells your normal mum and dad need a computer.
Well, that as
they're
well.
they're
And,
not
like,
looking for your high spec.
Yeah, and that's the same with the gun store, right? Like, yeah, Doug's right. If you don't know what your gun is, you probably shouldn't have one, because they're really dangerous tools.
I dislike this video player because I have to cut through all these little fucking loops of things before I get to the actual video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just had Pink Fong show up again.
Yeah, that's the one, Doug. You know this one. Yeah, well, that's because I let it go to the end of that one, Butterfly. Now I have to skip through them all.
I know, but like it would be better if it just played it and then that was it. It like SciTube.
Well, I can get it to do that.
Come on, you little bitches. Let's go. That's right. Oh, snap. Oh, not now. Oh,
Haven't you seen this one, Butterfly?
oh, come on.
Nah.
Oh, really? Oh, you're in for a treat.
The kids at school, when they don't sign out of their computers, when they don't log off, I actually go change their desktops. I do it all the time.
Well, why do I have to call an outside number to get to your desk? Well, look, I don't want to get in an IP telephony conversation with you right now. IP telephony? IP urine. That's great. I totally fell for it. That's a good one.
So a system admin that sets up their systems properly, this is basically all they do all day long.
Yes, he said that.
Fuck.
I think he did, Doug. I'll turn it up for you.
Well, it looks like it's up to me. Well, I rebooted my PC and it's still that way. How many times did you reboot? 3, man. You always told me to do 3. Well, hold on. It's up. I mean, I can check to see if Apache's running. Apache is running. I don't know what Apache is, but either way, I'm still not able to get what I need. Port, you can get HTML, like it's running. Okay, well, I'm still not able to get what I'm looking for. Nancy said that you guys rebooted last time. I don't know. I mean, do you want me to reboot the web server, even though
Vamps on Mixer.
Said you guys did last time. Okay. Well, I can reboot it now. It doesn't make any sense to reboot something. Okay, well, I'm just telling you what Nancy said. That you guys, you guys rebooted last time. I'm not saying anything about you guys.
This is web guy versus sales guy.
Reboot a web server. I mean, that'll take 15 minutes, so I can get back to some other work that I was doing. Wait, something just happened. I can't get to the homepage. What do you mean you can't get to the homepage? I just took it down. I just tried to get to the homepage and I can't. You could get to the homepage before. Yeah, I was getting to the homepage, now I can't get to the homepage. You told me that the website was down. Fuck. So the website wasn't down. Well, maybe that's not what I meant, okay? The website's down now. Whatever it's called, the World Wide Web. The internet? It's slow, everything is just slow. You don't know the difference between the internet and our website? Nancy, is your web working? I told you it was working. No, I know. He rebooted the website. What? He rebooted it. Hello? Yeah, this is Trevor. I work for the city of Arvada, population 10,000. And I was just looking at our website, www.arvada.org/Arvada Harvest Festival. And I get this error message, page cannot be displayed. Well, it's because the website's down. Huh? Oh my god. The sales guys upstairs took down the website, so we're waiting for it to come back. And then I tried, I guess it was Trevor. I tried Arvada Harvest Festival /Pumpkin Patch, and that wasn't on there. And I tried Harvest Festival /Beanbag Race, and nothing's coming up. And I literally have the mayor breathing down my neck right now, so we need to get this back up. Well, it should be up by now, honestly. They call it online. We gotta get this page online. Alright, Trevor. Well, let me, can I call you back when it's up? You know what? Call me back at this number. Literally, I have the mayor breathing down my neck. ArvadaPumpkinPatch.org. Okay. Check. Huh? Alright, I'll see you later. Okay. Down because he rebooted it. I don't know. I don't know why he did it. Why did you, so what, say that again? Listen, what was your name again? Chip? Chip. Can you... I didn't ask for it. Hold on a second. Hello? Did you take down the website? No. Well, Nancy says you did. Oh, I mean, yeah. Why the hell did you do that? Well, the sales guys... didn't you get my email about not taking down the web server? No. Well, I sent it to you. Well... hold on. Because I don't see it. Well, this is weird. I don't see it here. Okay, well, maybe I didn't send it to you. Yeah, I didn't get it. Well, the email said don't take it down because it won't come back up without being powered off. Oh, crap. Yeah. I'm sorry. Fuck me. Look. Chip? Yeah. Look. Okay, the website's not coming up now because you made me take it down in the wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna have to get Laszlo to power it off. Can you hold on a minute? Alright. Oh, come on. Hello, Derek, you fucking idiot. What rack is this in? I'm sorry, what? What rack is the system in? It's in rack 5. Yes. Rack
Well,
5.
it seems like he's in OS 10 and using a Windows VM.
Yes. Which one is it? It's gray. It's on the. It's like third down. They're all gray. I know. It's third down. You can see the gray on the bottom. You need which? It's from the top.
Hey, Acidic Canoe.
Jesus. It's gray. I can't hear anything. I know. Shut up. It's gray on the bottom. It's gray on the bottom.
Yeah, server rooms are loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just powered off the exchange server.
Exchange is email.
Fucking God.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did both of them, so you should be good.
We're just chilling watching videos of Acidic Canoe. Yeah, this video... I think this video is actually pre-YouTube, even though we're watching it on YouTube.
Chip.
Hi.
Hey, Thrill Squid 31.
Down as well.
Really? The email server?
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with the web
shut off
server.
all our email. Okay.
Laszlo at the data center rebooted it when he was trying to fix the web server that you...
Game Spy. That's something that doesn't exist anymore.
How many times?
How many times what?
How many times did he reboot it?
Once.
Well, I think you need to try a few more times. Dude, we're having a quarterly sales call in 2 minutes. I need to get on the website, or the internet, or whatever. That's why I called you in the first place. Help a brother out.
What's your asset tag, Chip?
The asset tag is 287 JPC and the number 2.
Is that P as in Paul?
So he's arconning his computer, remote controlling his computer.
Where'd you get this? Is this your desktop?
The screensaver's lagging.
Okay. Yeah.
Do that again. Oh my God, you're moving my mouse.
Hey, Solus Reaper 86 on Mixer, how you going?
It's just the letter A.
Just the letter A. All right.
Like Apple. Are you looking at my desktop right now?
How many programs do you have running? You're totally overloading your box. That's probably part of the reason.
Well, I use all these programs. You know, I got a lot of work to do during the day.
This?
Whoa, hey, no,
You want to save it?
No, I need to save this.
Chip.
This is all my work.
Look, you don't need
I've
this
got
stuff
some
open.
research that I'm doing, okay?
You don't. I mean, all
You
these
can't
things take
close
up
all my windows, okay?
Dude,
AOL, fuck.
Don't use
Yeah.
AOL. It's dial-up networking.
Well, how am I going to get to the internet without AOL?
It's broadband.
But I got like 4,000 hours for free.
We have a corporate hosted 3. It costs like $1,000 a month, so don't use AOL. Whoa.
Can you carry over my hours?
What is this? What? They're icons. They spell fuck you, and there's a picture of a penis.
Patricia did that when I took over a computer. She wasn't very happy.
Holy crap. How long's it been like that?
8 or 9 years.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't know you did. I didn't want to change it.
That's fucking awesome. Hold on. Alright, I'm just taking a picture of this. Hold on just a sec.
Okay, so
I'm gonna put this on
seriously though,
Boing
I've got
Boing.
like a meeting in 5 minutes, so whatever we gotta do to get my PC back.
No problem. This is going right onto Boing Boing.
What's that?
Here's the thing. This is a problem. You can't have people looking at this, okay? Arrange your icons by name.
Whoa, no, I can't find anything.
What do you mean?
I had everything exactly where I knew where it was. I knew that our website was at the very tip of the penis. I don't know where anything is. How am I? That one. It's not that one anymore. My Salesforce.com was on the right testicle. I'm not gonna be able to find anything. I got a meeting in 2 minutes, and I need the icons back the way they were.
Well, I can't go back. There's no way to go back. You can't arrange my penis.
Can't arrange them by penis.
Every fucking time, you guys do something entirely different. You know, you don't fix the problem that I call about. You know, all I wanted was to get the website back. That's all I needed. You said you took a picture of it. Restore it.
Well, yeah, so I could just make that the background for your desktop.
I don't care what you have to do. Whatever you got to do to get this thing back.
Honestly, that probably won't solve the problem completely, but...
Well, if the icon's in the same spot, I'll be able to get to them. Alright, so this is worse. Oh, wait.
I mean, that's just a picture on your
great.
desktop.
It's perfect. Hey, I gotta get into my meeting, so... You know, yeah, this is great.
You good with it? Cause
No, this is fine. I can find everything. This is fine.
okay.
Alright, so I gotta go to the meeting. Thanks a lot, web dude. I'm out of here.
Okay. Bye. Jesus. Okay.
Blue team, score.
Yo, I told you not to take the website down.
Yeah, so I should tell you that actually isn't real. That's it's actually a series of videos. It is quite realistic though. You can actually, yeah, I gave you the link before. It is actually a series. Like, it ends up, he keeps talking to like Chip a lot because Chip is like really stupid. It's pretty great though, yeah. I don't know. What else do we have? Do you have a video, Butterfly?
Nope.
Ah, Fly. Letting the team down, Butterfly.
I'll just find something random on YouTube.
You know how hard it is to find something random on YouTube because of their freaking algorithm?
Well, fix their fucking algorithm for them.
I wish I could disable their algorithm because I don't like it. I just want
I don't like
related
it.
tag
Put
videos
that on!
showing it.
I don't...
Yeah.
Show Doug, I don't like it.
I did actually link that to Doug the other week.
Did Doug watch it?
Yeah. But the
Did
others
he-
haven't.
Did he really watch it, or did he just say he watched it?
No, he watched it because he talked to me about it. I'm pretty sure it was Doug.
I don't like it. When you turn my words about.
Yep, he's seen it.
Oh, she, yeah.
Oh, not now. Oh, suck. Oh, come on. Fuck.
Actually, that's one thing that I've got to do is Minecraft VR.
Yeah, Butterfly would have to do that because Notch doesn't want to give me my
I'm sure you
Minecraft-
could fucking
Minecraft,
recover it.
CD key, and I don't have VR. But Butterfly would definitely be able to do that sometime.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because Notch lets Butterfly have her CD key.
I'm sorry, what?
You could recover it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
This is playing that again for me.
Is it?
Well, it looks like it's
Yeah.
on me.
Well, I rebooted my PC and it's still that way.
How many times did you reboot?
3, man. You always told me to do 3.
Well, hold on. It's up. I mean, I can check to see if Apache's running. Apache is running. Oops.
I don't know what this patch is, but either way.
Oh my god, that is not the search results I wanted.
Or you can get HTML, like it's running.
Okay, well, I'm still not able to get what I'm looking for. Nancy said that you guys rebooted last time. I don't know. I mean,
Do you want me to reboot the web server, even though it's
I'm just
running?
saying that that's what Nancy said you guys did last time. Okay?
Well, I can reboot it now. It doesn't make any sense to reboot something.
I'm just telling you what Nancy said. That you guys.
So these are all actual sound bites from the actual politician Pauline Hanson, who
It's not
unfortunately
working for me.
is
For
relevant
fuck's sake.
nowadays.
I mean, that'll take 15
Again.
minutes, so, you know, I can get back
Like
to
she was a complete joke in the 90s when this video was made.
It's not working for me.
Maybe the next one will play. Is it playing?
The website is down. No. Web sale. No.
What if I do this? Is it playing?
I've got standby transmission. I've got
Okay.
purple funny screen. Irrational fear,
What it's supposed to be?
but it's just skipping.
Yeah, it's because I paused it.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll put it in just the single one instead of playlist. Is it playing now?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Australia's latest stealth fighter, heavier, slower, and more sluggish. Like
You gotta put the fixer on.
This is the
Oh, yes.
F-35 Lightning stealth bomber, described by experts as risky, keeps me up at night, a disaster. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is built for maximum efficiency, so its parts will regularly detach without warning. Not even the pilot can see what's fallen off because they can't look behind. Look out, terrorists. The F-35 is called Lightning for a reason, to remind pilots when they can't fly. But if they do fly during a storm, the F-35 could explode at any time, turning into a giant flying bomb. The F-35 is a flying bomb too. With the F-35, there's no turning back, or turning at all. This little jet can't turn at high speed. Hey enemy, the F-35 is coming for you, provided you're flying straight ahead. When it comes to only flying parallels, the F-35 is unparalleled. So fast, it's only taken 2 decades to build, and is only 7 years behind schedule. The Australian government is spending $12.4 billion on 58 of these flying death slugs. They're more important than any school or hospital. You can't put missiles on a school, and you can't use a hospital to break up a Pakistani wedding. With the F-35, Australia now has the power to dominate its neighbours, like Vanuatu. Get ready, Vanuatu, because we're gonna blow your Vanuatuan hats right off. Oh, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Looks like it just repeats it when you have it on single mode.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, light cartoon. I really don't like the F-35. And that's all I'll say about it, because otherwise I'll just go on a big rant.
Yep. Put the fixer in.
Yep. Here we go.
Gotta watch the fixer. Doug will like the fixer.
There's actually a new one from 1 week ago, Butterfly, because he retired, so they did an
Yeah,
episode 4.
we saw that.
Did we?
Is that the one where it's just all like short clips of him walking?
No. That's from the
Okay.
weekly.
Okay.
I'm talking about a fourth episode of this.
Oh. Yes, because Australia likes to make fun of their politicians.
The Rebel Alliance is too well equipped. I've dealt with it.
It's not that we like to, it's that we have to.
It's because we can.
And both.
However unlikely that they might find a weakness and exploit it. I fixed it.
The plans you refer to will soon be back in our hands.
I'm a fixer. I fixed it in another way, which you'll find out in the budget. The rebellion will continue to gain a support in the Imperial Senate. I've fixed that. I've taken away that hurdle. They're more dangerous than you realize. I've cleared that impediment away. It's impossible. How will the Emperor maintain control without the bureaucracy? I wanted to be a surprise for you. Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways.
That guy's an actual politician, and he actually said that about the budget.
Yeah.
That the way he fixed the budget is a surprise. Alright. Episode 2.
Up. Up.
Should be playing?
Yep.
Yep. So Canberra's our capital.
Not Sydney.
Yeah. It's fair enough if people think it's Sydney,
Now, Christopher Pine will be
but technically it's Canberra.
for industry, innovation and science. Christopher is going to be at the centre of one of our most important agendas.
Hey,
Hey.
bold boss gamer. Oh, Mixer. I think Butterfly was saying hello as well.
Yeah, I was, but you kept talking, so I thought I'd let you talk.
After our first
Oh.
meeting, he said, well, that's great, but I'd like you to release your inner revolutionary. He said, let me worry about the money, you get on with the ideas. So that's very exciting for a cabinet minister, I can tell you.
The Emperor does not share your optimistic appraisal of the situation, and he is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress.
Well, I'm not going to show you my petticoat at this stage when it comes to new policies, but I can tell you that we will be making announcements about that in the coming months.
I hope so, Commander, for your sake.
They do it so well. Doug's got one. Hang on. I need to put on
Episode 3.
episode 3. And then episode 4, which we haven't seen yet.
I'm sure it's probably something about his retirement or...
Yeah, it would be.
I got tomorrow at work?
Corey Bernardi is continuing on his quest to build a
Oh, here's another one. Fuck.
political party. Today he's announced his party is taking over Family First.
I must face him alone. You do have a great many things to explain.
Well, not necessarily, but what I'm saying is this: there are some issues around the country that people want to unite under an umbrella, not a specific banner, perhaps, but an umbrella group. Conservatism is that group, and that's why the name Australian Conservatives was chosen.
That name no longer has any meaning for me.
It doesn't. It's not my concern. And the Australian Conservatives are determined to put some steel in the spine of politicians and show principle in their approach to policy.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Senator.
Well, I am surprised because this is Corey Bernardi's third party in 3 months.
Impressive. The force is with him.
I am surprised that Family First would join up with the Bernardi party.
What do you mean?
Because the Family First had one senator, and Senator Bernardi was one senator, and they've joined together and they've ended up with one senator.
How is that possible?
Because the Family First Senator Gachui has decided not to join this new party.
His power to create problems has certainly been confirmed.
I don't think it will lead into the Liberal Party vote at all in South Australia. We don't need any more.
I think I've even seen this one.
What in the world is a South Australia?
People like Christopher Pyne don't stand for anything.
Was that destroyed by the Death Star? Must have been, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Liberal Party, under the tutelage and stewardship of Christopher Pyne, is failing the Australian people.
Perhaps you think you're being
That's a bit of an inside joke because it's not that we don't like South Australia or anything. It's just that when do we ever hear about South Australia?
When they have no power.
Yeah,
Although
when Elon
South
Musk was there.
Australia is actually quite a progressive state in some
Oh yeah,
regards.
I've got no issues with South Australia. It's just you never hear about them.
No, because it's either Victoria or New South Wales.
Exactly.
Conservative political party. Today he's announced his party is taking over Family First.
I must face him alone.
You got reincarnated as a slime? Why is it not playing the video? Is it playing a video for you, Butterfly?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not necessarily.
It's not playing for me.
It's repeating episode 3. Paused.
Alright, here we go. This should be the newest one. And then we can watch Doug's one. So,
The last
Christopher
fixer.
Pyne, the politician that this has been making fun of,
Has retired.
Yeah.
Had the chance to start a new career and go ahead with a new life after public service of more than quarter of a century.
If that is your destiny,
I'm not leaving because I'm worried about going into opposition.
indeed,
I have been around a long time.
it is too late for excuses.
You have to know
Fraser Saga was pretty good.
to go when people are asking you to stay.
Go, leave us.
26 years is 26 years. I've had a tremendous opportunity to make a difference to the country in which I live.
I fixed it by funding it in another way, which you'll find out in the budget.
I'm trying to figure out how to do his voice.
Oh no.
I'm a fixer.
I'm a fixer.
That's Christopher Pyne. Chris Pine, anyway.
It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
Don't forget it's my birthday. I'm going to stop this now before I fall.
Put you back on schedule.
You're back from holidays, so you're full of beans.
Hey, Benjamin Unsworth. On YouTube, how you going? Oh my god, he totally would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Christopher Pine, that is. He's gonna fix it. You'll find out how on the next budget, Butterfly.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
As you wish.
That's good. You're doing good, Ben. We're just watching some videos in VRChat. Just finished watching a series of videos in which they put the face of one of our silly politicians on top of Star Wars characters. It was funny.
He will
For us
forever be
anyway, I don't know
known
about anyone
as
else.
the Fixer.
Yeah, he's a fixer. He fixes things. He fixes it in a way that you'll find out in the budget.
Ducking and everything, died in the house. I got scared. I dropped my hot pocket.
So this is Doug's video.
You won all the money. What
I
would you do with
drive
it?
my hot pocket.
And cocaine.
Oh, okay, that's not good. I'm looking for a different answer. That's
What?
probably
What
not
other
what
answer
you're
would there be?
looking for.
Well, the sign says
Heroin?
it's 4 quarters for an hour, but a quarter only gets you 15 minutes. So if my math is correct, that's not an hour.
That's not an hour, but it is.
What?
And also,
And also my mom thinks I'm a baby, so I come out to school sometimes. And also she thinks I need protective gear when I need to ride a bike.
you probably do. I think I agree with your mom.
I know how to ride a bike already, even without protective gear.
Apparently, Bob Boss has seen this, or maybe some of them. Hey, Junior
Perez.
Perez.
Some people might say that's harsh.
Well, so what she did to me was even worse. I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Told him I was gonna kill him all that with a gun if he didn't get out of my house. When I pulled the gun out on him, I guess he didn't think it was a real gun because he didn't worry about it. He just kept on walking. When he was coming down the stairs and told me he was gonna kill me and F you, all that, I shot through a hamper that he was carrying, and it was a full metal jacket bullet.
I think I've seen this kid before. Talking about this.
Crying like a little baby.
Charles, why did you come so early this morning, man?
He's been shot.
The reason why I come so early just to celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday, because I feel it's really good to come, because you know, when Martin Luther King's birthday comes on January, I would say it's important to always come to celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday, because it really is important and it's good.
My friend came to the door. She said, well, I was on the phone cooking me and my baby some breakfast. And she said, hey, something wrong. It's popping. I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, no. So the girl come downstairs. She come out her apartment with her baby with no shoes on. I said, oh, girl, it's cold outside. She said, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man, the building is on fire. I said, no. My 3 kids and we bounced out. We ain't gonna be in no fire. Not today.
Hey, Uniform Source.
You know, I'm in the room, chilling, kicking like I usually do.
Tracy Morgan's great.
Through my back window, hit me in the chest. And I'm like, shit, get my son out the room.
How you doing, Uniform Source?
It's like a little petty wound, you know. I ain't even tripping, though.
Absolutely. So you did show me on your chest where you were shot. Are we able to see that right now, or?
Yeah, y'all can see that.
Okay.
That's
so
good.
What do we know what happened? Do you know?
We're just chilling, watching videos.
What's going on, man? I just know niggas probably just want me dead.
Think you got a follow, Butterfly?
Yep. Thanks, Uniform Source. They on Mixer? Yeah, if Mixer, because Inco and I are co-streaming on Mixer.
I just had got done feeding my chickens, watering them and stuff, and I walked back to my house there to get my phone so I could play a video game on it. And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom. I looked back out my door, and the electric pole fell, and the lines was falling, and the geotacker was sideways into the fence, and there's a guy come out screaming and squalling, and running around.
Cheers for the follow, Uniform
With
Source.
his head cut off. I told him he needed to get out of that water, but say I didn't know he was getting eat up by bees. I thought he was just high. That girl in that little bikini.
I'll be honest, all I can hear is an accent.
Think they learned their lesson? I'd say about today they are. If they feel like my leg feels, I'd say they're learning.
How did it happen? Yeah, you know, we had a few odd man rushes there in the first period, which was not good for us. But I mean, everyone had their nerves going and everything like that. And then which we were glad to just keep them to one and everything like that. And then we went back in after the period in the locker room, just talked about what we need to fix and everything like that. Stick to the game plan, get back on it and everything like that. So just paid off. Stick to the game plan. You know, stiffen up defense and everything like that.
Everything like that. Okay.
Your uncle Stu played here a while back, I think 20 years ago with Alexandria. Did you get any advice from him coming in here to the tournament?
Yeah, I got a nice long text from him this morning saying, don't let the atmosphere, you know, get your nerves shaken up and everything like that.
And everything like that.
Which is what I tried to do out here and everything like that. So
Nice.
yeah, definitely helped from him and everything like that.
Moving on to the semifinals.
It's a bit like me with, you know.
The big matchup.
It should be a great game. I can't wait to play him. I know they're doing good.
I don't know if you guys have noticed that, you know.
We're ready for him.
Flossie, you say you're a little tired this morning. Is that right?
I am tired.
Flossie Dicky.
He is very tired. That's actually, I heard your favorite activity to do at the center here is to take a little nap.
110's incredible.
Many times as I can.
You sound like a very busy lady. Yes.
I don't think she wants a microphone in her mouth
Big birthday party.
or in her face.
For your party?
Not one bit.
You would rather be taking a nap.
She's like, just fuck off.
TV wants to know what the secret is to being able to live so long.
I don't know. I don't fight it. I live it.
She doesn't fight it. She lives it. Any secret food or anything we can all be eating every day to
my
stay
God.
alive as long as you?
No.
I heard a big noise sounding like a I said, what in the world is that? So I was finna get out. He said, no, you ain't. He said, I said, what is that, Al? He said, that's a tornado. So he let the windows up and held me down in the seat. And I was hollering, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It was down and it went up and went right over my van. Thank you, Lord. But that's what happened. It come right over my head.
I can't even imagine the feelings you guys must have been going through. So you actually helped her get her down, right, Alan?
Yep, I told her to lay down, and I covered her over.
Have you guys ever been through a tornado
No,
before?
I never seen one in my life.
When you look around at all the damage, I mean, what kind of damage have you guys seen?
It was just it's stuff flying in the air. I guess where it done took up here. It was flying out in the air. So it went to right behind the slaughterhouse. Then it went up, wasn't it? Then it come back down. And it went on around.
When you look down at yourselves and you see that you're okay, what goes through your mind, seeing that you're all right?
That God had an angel over us. And that's what I see. God is good, because that van, it tipped it a little bit, and that tornado just went over that van, because it came straight to us. And when I said, Jesus, 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 that tornado went up over his van.
Oh, well, I tried stopping him and say, hey, mate, don't be taking off, you've just crashed into the shop. Oh, and he goes, oh, mate, I fell asleep behind the wheel. And I'm like, yeah, righto, mate, well, you still don't be fleeing the scene. And he goes, don't be...
Oh, this guy.
I wasn't trying to be a bloody hero. I wasn't trying to be a hero. I was just chasing him down the street, and it was supposed to stop.
You ran down the street in your jocks.
Yeah, in my undies. Yeah, correct. Chasing down the street.
So in Australia, that's what you call a bogan.
Very much so.
He's what you call a bogan, which is more or less the Australian version of a redneck. Doesn't mean we don't love them, though.
Now, I'm not going to ask you if you've committed any crimes, but are you expecting a reward for your amazing neighbourhood watch work here this morning?
Yeah, handshake from me, mate, and I got it this morning.
And Daniel has
Nice.
just become the local neighbourhood hero here.
Oh, sign that
Thanks
man
a lot,
up.
guys. Thanks a lot.
Only in Brisbane.
He doesn't he? That's what I mean. Sign him up. That's one of your best interviews ever, Michelle.
Show back in Sydney.
Yeah.
Would you like your own show?
Oh, if I'm going to be with Koshy, I will.
So that guy there is Koshi, and he just won't get off TV.
In the house, I got scared. I dropped my hot pocket.
I dropped my hot pocket. Fucking hell.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Hey, Spray the Block. Welcome back. I put on some Australian news fails.
Oh, that could be interesting.
That's right.
Never going back in the water.
Me either.
What was that?
Stefanovic, isn't it?
What was the start of it? I didn't see the start of it.
Stuff summer.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
play it again.
No. I was going to say I just saw it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to ask Channel 9 for a G spot.
Oh yeah, I did reach 200. That would have been no worries, Spray to Block. You have a good one?
I am never going back in the water.
Yeah, 200th would have been
Hey,
Uniform
Spray to Block.
Source.
That's it.
200th Mixer follower.
Ever seen.
Stuff summer.
No.
Did you see it, Butterfly, that time?
Yeah.
Local pool.
Freaking giant shark.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to ask Channel 9 for a G spot.
You can only find that part yourself, Jordan. It's been my experience.
Or with the help of...
Something else.
Big black
Oh, this one.
cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
This is the one he won't let go, right? Yeah. He runs away. Like, why?
Cole, can you grow a beard for us? Come on, mate. You've got to get on
I'd
board.
probably have to take certain injections to big up the hormones. I'd love to do that.
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my genes.
Yeah. It's in your genes. What?
Just got to be very careful about how that comes across to the electorate, because the electorate are sick and tired of the people that they don't.
So that's Parliament House in the background.
It's all right, Lisa. I saved you.
Am I not meant to be
All
saying
right, we're going to take over from there while they sort out the winds of change sweeping through the nation's capital.
And don't take this as a metaphor for Australia's future at all, people.
Yeah.
We've got the rest of the day's news with Sylvia coming up right after
Lucky
this.
to be alive, we are.
What about so this guy went home presumably and told his wife, listen, I was at the cow farm today and I lost my wedding ring because a cow sucked it off.
That's right. Or maybe his wife was asking what else the cow was sucking off.
Wow.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that on telly.
You said it, brother. Not me. Hey. Elizabeth R. What is that?
Regina. That's correct.
Is it?
Yeah. She's Elizabeth Windsor, but Regina or Regina, I'm not quite sure how it's...
Regina.
Regina.
Oh my god.
Still works.
Sounds like...
Regina.
Oh yeah, Australians yeah. Quite crude.
I never knew that.
It's Latin for something.
Yeah, I know exactly what it's Latin for.
And Chelsea has become the first team to secure the Champions and now Europa League title in consecutive seasons. Branislav Ivanovic, heading home the match winner in stoppage time this morning. The Blues defeating Portuguese side Benfica 2-1 in Amsterdam. How good are the cookies there? See, I read everything on the auto cue. Like Anchorman. You didn't check the scripts. I didn't check the last one. And as I was looking at it, I was waiting to see some cookies pop up. This is like Anchorman.
Let's get some more sport now with Yvonne Sampson. Hey, Yvonne.
Thank you so much. Let's get into it. The North Queensland Cowboys. Oh, you've done it again, haven't you? It's good.
What'd they do?
It's good.
Change the prompt script.
He bloods them.
Just rack them and stack
I mean, that's what the news is nowadays, even in Australia. Paid actors.
Yeah.
Not actual journalists.
And you got a big one too. 3 million frequent flyer points. That's huge, Carl.
You were right, Lisa. It is a big one.
What was that? It was a big plane. It's a huge plane. It was massive.
Well,
So this is a morning show in Australia.
Very happy camper.
Yeah, this is early morning TV.
Step to work today.
I wonder if they got a Koshi compilation.
Oh, it probably is.
Almonds? How would you describe it?
I wouldn't have said almonds. Oh dear, so did you swallow? Did you? Or did you spit it out? Swallowed the worm?
Oh my god.
Interesting to note. I'm impressed that you swallowed. I really am. Lisa, anything else you'd like to say about that story that I worked very hard on for many hours? What I would like to say. Now these little babies are so overwhelmed that they've started wearing your clothes.
That's cute.
Pussy, get out of my pants. Look how cute he is. Sorry, Jeff. Oh, look how much fun they're having without jeans there. You're your own girlfriend. It's very cute. There they go.
Oh shit.
Okay. Coming up, the obesity warning to parents. We're going to speak to Australia's top doctor, Lisa.
I'm going to give you one chance to catch this shark. You've got one chance and one chance only. Off you go.
All right, well, if I had a mayoral candidate down here in the water, I'd probably do all right.
No excuses. Off you go.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Excellent cast.
We'll just wait for the lure to land. Still going. There we go.
Wow.
Woo!
Here we go.
It's out there. And it's come. There we go.
You got a duck.
I've got a bird.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'd go to another shot.
Okay, stop.
Oh god.
Another shot.
Well, that didn't end well, did it? Peking duck, anyone? Lisa?
Awkward.
Is he an athlete, your dad?
Yeah, my dad was an athlete, but now he's pretty fat. he used to eat like 2 liters of ice cream every single night, like those Murray salted caramel ones. And then he used to get really angry at Mum because Mum didn't always buy it for him.
Yeah.
But when Dad got really angry, Mum started buying it for him all the time.
Hey DYP Dom.
And he had to stick his gut in for photos.
How fat's your dad now?
But Dad, he's actually lost 20 kilograms since Christmas.
Yeah.
Because he's seen me eating so healthy because I've been inspired.
So it's
by
2.5 pounds to a kilo.
And so he was like 105 since Christmas, and now he's like 81.
Wow. And so I grabbed this long stabby thing that I have next to the bed just in case someone breaks in.
A long stabby?
Yeah, because your bloke's got to protect his family, right?
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, what do you have by your bed that is long and stabby or whatever that is going to make a mess of someone who tries to break into your house and try and steal something from your home?
I've got a sortie thing.
Do you?
It's got its own case, and inside the wardrobe I've got a steel bat.
A steel bat? What, the one Dennis Lilly used?
No, a steel baseball bat.
Oh,
It's just
right.
hidden in the
I'm
corner.
going to mess with Wilkinson.
Free access.
Georgie, do you have something?
Well, Tim's my long stabby thing, but I under the bed when I was single. But yeah, now I've got Tim.
Multitude of uses.
Exactly.
What's wrong? My husband's useless.
Is he?
Grumpy Cat, good morning. Are you happy to be doing this interview with the Today Show in Australia? What about...
Nah, we don't have gun things in Australia.
Be a
Well, we do, but
we do, but you've got
reason
to
have
yeah,
it.
and you can't just have it laying around the house. It has to be in a
No,
cabinet.
they have to be looked after properly. Well, actually, it depends. Like what it is and stuff. If you have a certain amount of guns, you definitely need a cabinet.
No, even if you own one gun, it has to be locked in a cabinet.
Oh, really?
Yep, fully licensed, and it's an actual process to go through the license. And you need to have a specific reason why you need your gun. If you're not on property, you have to be a member of a gun club or have permission from landowners to own that gun. And certain size land, you're not allowed to have certain size guns.
This is the same guy, I believe, Doug, who chose to interview Charlie instead of Chappelle.
It's like Jabba the Hutt.
He's like so mean.
Alright, this has been good.
But yeah, it's not that Australians can't have guns. Like, is it Taylor or Miley that?
Miley has a 308.
Yeah.
And he's got permission from several landowners to own that gun. And it's all part of your application to have
you
it.
can actually own semi-automatic and even automatic weapons in Australia. It's just you have to have a really, 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 really good reason for needing it.
Yeah. Usually you're automatic, usually they're your licensed hunters. So we've got a couple of licensed hunters that come up here because they do camel culls, donkey culls.
Mm. That's talent. Yeah, I actually remember the '96 ban. My dad had to hand hand his guns into the government, but my dad was a Queensland police officer, and even the guns he had, which was I think a shotgun and a rifle, he hadn't used or maintained them in so long they were rusted. Like we just don't use guns in Australia. There's like no need. Hey, wee warrior.
We used to go rabbit shooting as kids, with a 22. Like we had a couple of 22s.
I mean, you can because you're like.
Yeah, where I live, yeah, and up here, like where I am up here, you can get permission from the station owners to go out and shoot roos and stuff.
Hey Kirk on Twitch.
But yeah, it's not. Hey, wee warrior. Yeah, we're just chilling out, watching movies, chatting.
So I don't know if I've shown you this one that's coming on next before Butterfly.
So
do you guys remember the BP oil spill?
Which one?
Sir, I think we are underestimating just.
This is the exact.
Oh yeah, I know this one. I've seen this one.
Oil spill. So this is the BP oil executives talking about the spill. They spilled a coffee and now they got to clean it up.
Yeah,
Let's
I've seen
see if
this
BP
one.
can clean up a coffee spill, eh? Cheers for the follow, Kirk, on Twitch. Hey, Daito World.
All the fish.
Oh no. Okay. Yes.
My God, it's encroaching on my map of Louisiana.
No. No, they actually can't get that part.
Laptop. Map. Laptop. Wait. I've got a brilliant idea.
Jones, you gotta hurry up. I think the public is getting suspicious.
All set. Damn. Didn't work.
The public. Oh no.
Oh my God, we are really screwed now. Look, garbage will fall into the coffee cups, stopping further spillage.
Now there's just coffee and garbage.
Wait, I've got an idea. really thought that would work. Well, maybe it doesn't work right away. Let's observe it for 3 hours and then reassess it.
We just wasted 3 hours.
That's everything I've got. God.
Gentlemen from Halliburton are here.
Send him in.
Gentlemen, oh my God. You guys are partly responsible for this. You provided these styrofoam cups knowing they were unstable. Oh, no. Don't put this
So
on
Halliburton's another oil company.
Halliburton doesn't have to listen to this. We are out of here.
Oh no! Oh my god. It's getting very loud in
I've
here.
got Kevin Costner on the phone. He'll know what to do.
Oh, Kevin Costner. Nice. He knows everything about water.
Pretty major, Mr. Costner.
Do you have a golf ball? I have a ping pong ball.
Good. Now throw it at the spill. What happened?
Nothing.
You guys are fucked.
So have you seen this one before, Butterfly?
Yeah, I have.
The level of incompetence of these oil companies is ridiculous.
Mm.
I don't know if the international audience knows about Aussie Man.
Don't worry about it. It's a small spill in a very large.
Oh yeah, Aussie Man. Chuck some Aussie Man on.
Wait a minute, there's a fucking zombie.
No, that's just a drunken member of society.
Could be a zombie.
No, he's as full as a doctor's wallet.
Oh, the zombie's having a crack at the fridge. Come on, Fridge. Fridge says not today, dickhead. He falls on the corn chips.
Oh, he's looking to turn this around fast, though. He regains his balance. He puts one leg in front of the other. Now he's reaching for the door handle.
Oh, he's done it!
The door is open.
Oh, poor Fridge has been compromised, though.
So freaking drunk.
Run away because it's the fridge.
Mate, seriously, he's after a beer. See, he's off his titties.
I didn't know zombies could get drunk.
He's a human that's fucking maggoted.
Oh, righto.
Fuck's sake. Now let's see if he makes it over to the counter. Oh, no, he's lost his way again.
That's not the way.
This is no
It's
good.
not the way. Oh, he's fucking stacked it.
Man down.
Man down.
Man down.
I'm on his side now. I want to see him get through this. A legless man should always be able to get more legless. It's what the Anzacs fought for.
Yes, come on, mate. You can do this. Kick with your little legs.
Oh, I think the problem is his head. The whole skull brain area is throwing him off balance.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Heads are a fucking bird.
How heavy ass.
Oh, now he's reaching for the fridge handle.
That's smart. That's very smart. He can MacGyver his way out of it. Yeah.
Come on, mate. Kick. Use your swimming skills. Think of Thorpe.
Think of bloody Phelpsy winning gold while smoking all that reefer.
Oh, Aussie guy. Aussie Man is just awesome.
No water. That'll fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, oh shit, mate, it's Uncle Terry.
A fucking code red evac fucking abort. Just bloody leg it, mate.
No, Moz, it's all good. He's gonna use his stealth. Stay nice and low. Fly under the radar.
Oh, no,
shit.
that's too low.
Too low.
That's far too low. Oh, Uncle Terry's peering over the fence.
So this is this video. You guys wanted to check out the rest of the channel, but I'll put some more on after this.
Uncle Terry won't let this go. He's summoning a posse. He says, oi, Chuck, oi, Daz, come have a look at this.
Fuck. The last thing our protagonist needs is sober people with their judgy eyes.
Oh, no, they're backing off.
Oh, they're giving him space to work.
This is his moment.
He's got one shot, one opportunity.
Mum spaghetti is all over his sweater.
Yeah,
he's fucking done it.
Uncle Terry is pumped.
Oh.
It's all business now.
Oh, he's just got to pick up that beer and hope he's remembered his wallet.
His primary objective is to get to the counter.
Oh, no. Fucking tragedy struck. Uncle Terry's ruled him too pissed. He's taken away his beer.
Okay, well, if he can at least leave...
Oh my god.
No chance.
Mate, let go of the bowl. Put the bowl down. You don't need it. You don't need it. No, just let the... It's a trap.
It's a trap, mate. Yeah, this is absolutely devastating. This is tough to watch, to be honest.
It is hard to see a good man brought down by Tupperware.
Yeah, he's like, dear Lord, make me strong again.
Oh, nah, God fucking struck him down. Fucking poor old Daz there is making a funeral speech.
Yeah, Chuck and Terry are probably in tears. They've lost their most determined customer.
Oh, it was a trick.
Oh, it's a trick. He's
fucking
risen from the dead.
Fucking risen from the dead. Hallelujah.
Bleeding out his ear.
Definitely a zombie now. Fucking hashtag zombie confirmed.
Yeah, sure, mate.
Fucking emotional.
That was emotional. I'm bloody thirsty.
Yeah, Aussie Man reviews. Definitely check it out.
He's a perf bloke.
Yeah.
Joining me today is Mozza. Welcome to the bottle shop. Yeah. Today is double fuck you. I'm definitely walking away, actually, fuck you. Oh, another beautiful return. Mustard Jacket guy has to sprint back towards the
And these guys
line.
supposedly aren't drunk.
He gets there and takes it to Juice. Advantage, Kylo Ren back to Juice. What a rally. Fuck you, nah, fuck you. Look at the speed. Fuck you. And fuck you. That's game. These wankers are definitely up there with your Federers, Nadals and Djokovic's. Kylo Ren had Mustard Jacket on the back foot early. He got to the net with fair dinkum fucking fantastic aggression, and I honestly didn't think Mustard Jacket would make it back in time here
Yeah.
to return the bird, but he did, and he generated a lot of power through his footwork. It was a big turning point. This van was like a ball boy getting in the way. Yeah, no worries, it happens. Kylo Ren could smell victory here, but look at that backhand. Stick it up your ass. So good. Kylo Ren's jacket is inferior.
Have you got the snake and the rabbit?
Oh yeah, I get that.
Get fucked, get pants. This shit's gonna be exciting. The coppers are gonna arrest someone. They're gonna bash down this door any second, and we'll get to see some fucking action. I wonder what's been going on behind this door. Probably coke and sex parties, prostitution, been shot and murdered. I mean, that's
Is this the one where they just turn the door handle?
but yeah, it's exciting. Come on, cops.
I can't remember, to be
Down
honest.
the door. Surely any second it's gonna happen. Just keep, yep, you can do it. Just, okay, no, they need to change their grip. They're not holding the battering ram properly. Maybe they've got sweaty palms, but here we go. No, it's all good. It's all good. Fucking smash it. Knock it down. Get in there. Just do it. Yes. No, he's getting bored. He's ready for a beer. That is a tough motherfucking wooden door. Whoever lives there must have locked the regular lock and the deadbolt. Nonetheless, you'd think that these two burly beefcakes with a battering ram would be able to break through to the other side. Or maybe someone's put something up against the door, like a couch or a pool table or a couch on top of a pool table. This guy leans against it. He's like, yep, nah, it's fucked. Everyone is now looking for another way in. Is there a ventilation shaft that Derek can crawl through? Is Derek gonna be okay to do that? I don't think it's an option. There's the handle. It's flattened.
Bloody hell, eh?
Pretty good. Okay, back to it. This is it. Here we go. Smash the fucking shit out of it. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Nah, it's no good. This guy's come in with a big crowbar. He's like, if I can just fucking get it in there, I can wedge it open. But it's a pretty shit idea as well. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It doesn't matter what position he tries it in. The fucking thing is just, you can't get it in there properly. So, I don't know, he's like, maybe I'm not holding it right. Let me try it this side. He's never done it before. Okay, now someone else comes in. He's like, put it up here. No, that's not going to work. Yep, there's the handle again. I mean, nothing much has changed. That big crowbar has really done jack shit. So what are they going to do? They're going to hit the big crowbar with the battering ram. I mean, why not? Desperate times calls for desperate, illogical, and
Oh my God.
and batshit crazy measures. Yeah, nah,
Why don't they just go through the wall?
boys. Let's
I don't know.
What else have we got? Okay,
They should be
work,
going through the
regroup.
wall.
What can we do here? If we can't go through the door, maybe we can go under it. That's a new plan. That's a good one. No, that doesn't fucking work.
Or just get a fucking axe and hack it.
Just ram the door with our raw power. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, you know what? That's open a little bit up the top there. I would consider that open, or you know, it's ajar at very least. So that's a win. I mean, the door has had about 1 million wins, so it's like 1 million points to the door and half a point to the coppers for getting it ajar. But that's something, you know, hit the showers. That's a good day at work. That's productive. The baddies would be gone, though, by now. So, yeah.
They really should have just gone through the wall.
Yeah.
You wanted the snake and the bunny.
Yeah, snake and bunny.
Making bunny on the way.
Alrighty, here we go. Buckle up.
It's one of his first ones he did, I think.
One of the early ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Witnessing a home invasion of a snake appears to have broken into a bunny's nest and is strangling her kids.
That's not pretty.
No, it is fucked.
Oh, Big Mama is in the house.
Oh, one's alive. I've got to wait.
Oh, she's checking the others, but they look dead as fuck.
And there's bugger all time to grieve because the snake lashes out and it's on.
Holy fuck balls, Moz.
Here I was, thought I was commentating a quiet lunch, but this is a fucking shit fight.
Oh, Big Mama is pissed. She is brawling on raw emotion, bouncing around like Yoda in Attack of the Clones.
Got all the momentum, she loves his back, bites down, 1,000 kicks, 2,000 kicks, 3,000 kicks, 4,000 kick combo.
No one knows where they are. There is genuine confusion going on here.
The snake's trying to get away. He's going to the boundary line. She says, no, cunt, back here, not done with you.
Oh, bicycle kicks. Oh, they're going to be friends.
They're going to be friends outside. Oh, no, full Matrix.
Oh, Keanu Reeves all over your face.
Oh, the snake's going home now. Says, no, you can do that bullshit without CGI wires. I am gone. She says, oh, thanks. Cheers. Thanks for buying. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget your give back, cunt. Take it, you face.
Let's look over the highlights now, Mozza. One of my favourite moments was the initial pounce. Big Mama caught the snake off guard, saved one of the kids, and from there it was on.
Yeah, look, my favourite moment was this massive kick combo. The sheer number of kicks in
I wonder how much that hurt the snake.
From Sesame Street.
Don't know.
In his pants. Sure, she stuck it out. You know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and this full Matrix moment, fucking special, wasn't it?
Absolute glorious thing. She goes full Jet Li all over his face.
Yeah, and then we see the snake. It thinks it's gotten away. It has for now. Big Mama probably leaves it with some final Liam Neeson taken words. I will look for you. I will find you. I will kill you, you snaky cunt.
This is also one of his earlier ones.
Oh, which one's that one?
Weather.
Right day. I'm joining back everyone to another weather lately. I don't know what it is. Oh, fuck me, dude. It's good just to learn about other cultures and precipitation. Like, yeah, I may not know what Yannet Garcia is saying, but a part of me is okay. It's okay with all of this. 33 degrees, 56%. Like, I get the bullet points. I get the bloody bullet points, and that's all you need. Minima, maxima, notchy. Yeah, all good. Fucking lightning, rain. It doesn't matter. Oh, none of it matters. Even if I did know Spanish and she told me that a freak tidal wave approaches, I'd be like, so what? I'll live. It's no worries. I have a snorkel. She could tell me climate change is, oh, fuck, real. I'd be like, what do I have to do? She could be saying, stock up on tin food, get plenty of bog roll, protect your family, and I would jump into action. She'd make me approach the apocalypse with a can-do attitude. Anyway, back to the weather reports in Australia.
It's interstate tomorrow. Shower for Sydney, a few showers and the chance of a thunderstorm for Canberra.
Yeah, nah, no one gives a shit.
Aussie Man's great. You should definitely go to Aussie.
When he does his months in review as well.
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
He also does like reviews or whatever for Game of Thrones episodes, but I don't watch those.
I haven't seen those at all.
Yeah.
Shopping and cannot make a fucking decision on which brand of meat to choose. There's a wide range of wildebeest available. She's not a racist who gets fired up over halal certification. She couldn't give a rat's ass about studies saying meat gives you cancer. I believe she is purely looking for the chunkiest fucker she can get her jaws around. Value for bloody money. She's quiet, happy to be patient. She knows the wildebeest are dumb as fuck and she can cherry pick at her leisure. Look at her judging them. I don't want that one. It's got a skinny ass. That one has no thighs. That wanker has a stupid look on his face. Oh, that one has a child. I can't kill her. Oh, but in comes hubby and says, just fucking pick something. I've been out bricklaying all day, building other cunts' houses. I don't give a shit. I'll eat this raw. We don't need a fucking salad either. Oh!
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably it for Aussie Man. Yeah, definitely check out his channel. It's quite the good.
No, it's 1 o'clock. That's it for me. I need to go to bed.
1 o'clock in the morning for Butterfly, 3 o'clock in the morning for me.
No, it's. I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's really late here at the moment. So, but we will be back. Well, today for me, probably tomorrow for everyone else.
Today for me as well.
Yeah, 10
but it's
PM.
Friday.
Well, it is.
It's Friday.
Because we're in the future. Well, so yeah, 10 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. We're doing Sea of Thieves to start off with, anyway.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do mercenary or?
Yeah, we'll do this other mercenary quest and then maybe start on the new Reaper runs.
Yep.
Alright. So we'll do that. So that's 10 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. We take the current time minus 5 hours off it. That's 10 PM our time, or my time. 8 PM for Butterfly. So yeah, that's when we'll be back. And yeah, cheers for watching. We do VRChat normally towards the end of the stream when we just like wind it down or whatever. So yeah, we're off for the night.
Or depends if we get bored with something.
Yeah. Anyway, glad you all enjoyed it. Some funny stuff there.
Ow! Fuck.
No worries, Doug. Definitely check out Aussie Man Reviews when you get the chance. It's a pretty great channel. With the for Aussie Man Reviews. Definitely check it out.
All day, building other cunts' houses. I don't give a shit. I'll eat this raw. We don't need a fucking salad either.
Alright. Oh, too bad. Fuck.
Alright.
Alright, night.